So, hey guys, I am back again. I talked to you all yesterday in regards to it's okay to be you. So, I want to come to you today and just give you some positivity of letting you know it's okay to let things go. It is okay to allow change in your life. It is okay. And that goes into being with it's okay to be you. Once you allow things to be let go and you learn to actually heal from those certain issues in life, it does something better for you. First off, guys, my eyebrows are fixed today. I did not mess them up, so they're not as bad as yesterday. Um, just a little joke. But when you learn to forgive the hurt, to forgive the anger, to let things in your past go, you become you. If you can't work on letting those things go and being able to continue and go forward, then you can't be you. So you have to understand that things in your past and in your life happen for a reason. They happen for a season. They happen for that moment, that time. When situations occur and there's hurt from those situations, you have to learn that it is better for you to let that go. You cannot hold on to anything in your past. Everybody is human. Everybody makes mistakes. There is no little mistake. There's no big mistake. Just like there's no little sin and there's no big sin. It is what it is. So when you don't let things go in your life, you are allowing that situation, that somebody to control you. You're allowing that person to hold something over your head and control you and tell you this is how you're going to feel. This is what you're going to think. And those situations and those people start to get up here, or those things start getting in here, and then things brew up. So I know it is so much easier said than done. But you have to push yourself to let it go. You deserve it for yourself. You deserve it for the people surrounding you. You deserve it if you're a parent. You deserve it for your children. You deserve it for your family. You deserve it for your employment, where you work, who you work with. You deserve to let things go. One of the biggest things in my life, one of the biggest things I've said, not a big thing, but one of the big things in my life was losing my mom at a very young age. I lost my mom at 9 years old. I was in fourth grade at Lincoln, and I felt hopeless. I felt angry. I felt bitter. I asked God, why did He choose to take my mom? And then my grandmother raised me. And I'm thankful to have the grandmother that I had, because she could let me go into state's custody. But I lost my mom, the person that I thought I was supposed to go to for anything to help me with all my issues. I had lost her. And I didn't know how to let that go. It never gets easier. It just gets where you can deal with it. And I carry this hurt and this anger in my life through middle school, through high school, through being a teenager, to become an adult. Hormones are changing. My life is changing. I've had a family, and I was still holding on to something I had no control over. It was making me bitter. It was making me want to change who I was as being a parent for Sadie and Emmanuel. And I had to understand I can't change me. I'm not my mom. My mom didn't have the choice. It was God's calling for her to come on home. And I had to understand that I was blessed with Sadie and Emmanuel to be their mother, not to be the mother that I should have had by Brayvon, which is my mom. And I had to let that go, and I had to release that. There was a reason why God took my mom when he did. And with my mom's drug abuse, and I was raised by my grandmother, and my brother was with our dad with those issues in our young ages, my mom gave her life back over to Christ before she passed away. So I really feel he was taking her at a good time in life. But I didn't understand that. I didn't want to accept it. I thought that I could be the girl that always go out with mommy for a daughter mommy date, mommy and daughter time. And we go get our nails done. I've never had my nails done with my mom. Never had my hair done. I've never been shopping with my mom. My mom was not at my wedding. Neither one of them. I've been married twice. My mom was not there. Neither one of them. Sadie and Emmanuel don't have a grandmother on mommy's side. So a lot of those things, when you become older and you mature, they affect you. They start to build up inside of you and cause bitterness. And then next thing you know, you don't know why or what you're really even bitter about or what may be causing your bitter. So we have to understand that it is okay. It helps with growth. It helps with you when you are trying to get the understanding that it's okay to be you, regardless of what someone may say or regardless of who you might lose or what you may lose. It is okay to be you. It is such a relief to be who you're supposed to be, who you truly are. But to actually be that person, you have to learn to let go of things. And one thing that I had to realize recently is when you let go of something, you let it go. You don't pick certain situations back up. If you let it go, it's gone. And that taught me a life lesson. If you say, hey, Morgan, I've let this go. I knew you was wrong, whatever this situation may be, you don't throw it back up in my face. You told me you let it go. And I didn't understand that until recently, until it really hit home to me, is when you say you let something go, you let it go. And you watch what God can do with the rest of the situation. Don't hold on to it because it causes bitter. You feel some type of way with somebody, if you ain't got the balls or whatever inside of you to go tell that person how you feel, you need to let it go. Don't be fake. Don't smile in their face. Let it go. Watch that situation work out by itself. You're having problems with your children. You can't be upfront honest with your kids no matter how old they are. You need to let it go. Don't be fake and phony because you're teaching them to be fake and phony. And then when someone be real with them, they're not going to know how to take it. So you have to learn to let it go. And actually release hurt in your life. So those are things, that I just want to share some positivity to someone that needs to hear it. Also on my Facebook page, my name is Morgan Jackson. You all can send me a friend request on Facebook. If you want to reach out, you can message me. I just ask that you all do respect me. I do not want any negative comments. This is all for positivity. This is all for growth inside of a person. Also, whatever your business or what you feel may be will stay between me and you. I don't share things like that with even my spouse. If someone comes to me and it's genuine information, I don't come home and talk about it because that person trusted me enough to come to me. So I'm here, guys. When I was going through a lot of trials and tribulations in life, from losing my mom to growing up with my grandmother to being raped to losing a child, to being divorced with my first marriage, to losing my grandmother, to having 17 surgeries, a mini stroke, cancer, and being remarried and finally being happy in life. I've really finally matured in a lot of areas, but that maturity was a lot of pain that I was holding on to, and I wasn't letting go. So, and I know if I can let those things go, I know that you all can. But I'm just here to spread the positivity. There will be more videos coming. Like I said, you can follow me on Facebook. You can look me up on Instagram. I'm here just to shed positivity because when I was going through stuff, I had really nobody to go to. Mom was gone. Dad wasn't really there like a daddy-daughter. I had aunts and uncles, but I just didn't have the relationship I felt with them to feel comfortable enough to go to them and say, ask my aunt, oh, why did I get raped? She doesn't know. Or ask my dad, why did I get raped? They can't tell me. They can't tell me why I had to lose a child to be able to walk on my journey, to be able to find me. They can't give me that information. They can't give me an answer to why I was in an abusive relationship once in my life, when I was taught not to be in an abusive relationship. That's one thing I was taught. And they can't answer that for me. I had felt like I had no one. Only person I felt could answer those things was my mom or my dad. I felt as that's who I should always go to, because nowadays friendship is a game. You don't have loyal friends anymore. You have someone that's wanting to get back at you. Oh, you tell so-and-so in your business, but I'm going to tell so-and-so. No, that's not a friendship. That is why I solely stay to myself. I really stay to me. I go to work and I take care of the kids and I spend time with my spouse and our children. I'm not the party type. I'm not the one to be out with friends all the time. And I don't know, sometimes it is maybe a bad thing, but I really feel it's not meant for me to be out with friends all the time, or even 3 or 4 times out of the month. I have very few handful of people I know I could trust. And it's just how the world is now. People use stuff against you. People will lie. Your family will lie. Your bestest friend from kindergarten, from diapers. Y'all was sucking on your mama's boob together. Whatever you want to call it. They are turning on people, and it's not fair. It is not fair. So that's why I do say to myself, that is why, one, I wanted to come out with the positive videos for someone that may have walked some similar steps or miles like I've walked in my life. But guys, I'll come out with another video. I may post one tonight. I'm actually doing other things too. That my time is kind of tied up with a full-time job and a family, but I will try to upload as many videos and positivity and insight and continue to let you get to know me and my family and give positivity. Thanks, guys.